Modern Mama. Live, love, and love. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate you for passing the interview. Wow, you're ready to go. In this video, I will guide you on how to conduct a demo lesson. Before we dig in, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So now let's start. The first thing that you need to do is you have to go to the website. If you notice, there are two different websites here. I would highly recommend to use the USA website because it's faster. Now you would have to log in with your given credentials, your username, and your password. Once you're done, hit the login button. Next, you will now be redirected to the home page and you would see the class schedule. And if you notice it, it's in the color red because it signifies that the class hasn't conducted yet. Now I need you to click the student's name. And once you click that, you will be routed to a new page. Upper left corner of the screen, you would see the student information. You would see the student's name, the English name. So you would now know how to address the student properly. The second thing that you would have to take note is the student's contact number, and it will start with the area code 0086. Please take note that you will be the one to call the student on your scheduled class. Next, this is very important. I want you to pull up the two recorders, COK and Avier, before your class starts. Please take note that the recording must be at least 22 minutes, and it should not go less than that. Make sure that you hit the buttons of your recorders before you start calling the student. Next, now we have the daily topic session. And here, you would need to start your class. Once you call the student and the student picks up the call, you would need to confirm if you are speaking with a student. Let's say, for example, "Hi, is this Anne?" And if the student says yes, then you can try to introduce yourself. "Hi, Anne. I'm Stella, and I'm calling with Speaker English." So after that, once she confirms, then you would need to build rapport. You have to get to know the student. You have to introduce yourself. Same goes with the student. You can start introducing yourself by telling your name, how long have you been teaching, and why do you like teaching? These are interesting ones. You would need to spend 2 minutes for the introduction portion. And next, you now need to go directly to the daily topic session. And here is the example given topic. So let's say you will have photos record our life. So here, you can try to give a little bit of introduction of the lesson title. And after that, don't just depend on the given questions. If you can see here, we can only see 2 questions, but that doesn't mean that you will only have to ask 2 questions for the students. You have to expand the lesson topic. You have to prepare open-ended questions to ask to the student. In this portion, you have to spend around 8 minutes of your time. Next. Now we now switch to the interchange book topic. And we now have a new lesson topic, and that is going abroad. For this session, you would have to do the same thing, give a little introduction about the topic, and after that, if you notice here, there are a couple of questions, but don't just depend on the book. You have to make your probing questions. Also, it's very important to give corrections in a timely manner. Let's say, for example, the student mispronounced a word. So you would have to correct that promptly. Same goes if the student committed a grammar mistake. So you also need to correct that as soon as you can. But also, don't just correct every now and then because it sounds negative to the student. Please point out and check the perfect time to correct the student. And now we have the wrap-up section. Here, you would need to double check if the student has questions or clarifications. So this is very common before you end the class. Next, please provide brief feedback. You have to be specific. You have to highlight and praise the student, provide key areas of improvement, and the last but not the least, give important and useful tips. I can give you one example. I really appreciate your effort, Anne, and I can see that you are such a conversationalist person. Please keep it up. Also, we can work more on your pronunciation and grammar. During your spare time, you may want to grab a book and practice reading some stories, poems, or articles. It will surely help you. So that's a great example. And for the wrap-up section, it will only take 2 minutes of your time. So that's a total of 22 minutes. Again, once you start your lesson, you would have 2 minutes for the introduction, 8 minutes for the daily topic, 10 minutes for the interchange topic, and 2 minutes for the wrap-up section. Now we have the closing part. Now you can breathe well by leaving a great impression on the student. Wish him or her the best, and please hope to have him or her again in your future classes. So that's about the demo lesson, and I really hope and pray that you will pass it. Good luck, and I wish you all the best.